Hey guys, we're going to be putting together this skeleton punk rocker. Don't know all that much about him. I think I bought him last year. It may have been the year before. I had no reason to buy him other than he's a Halloween prop and I'm weak. And I'm trying my hardest to quit doing that. Anyway, I think he came from Sam's, but I'm not sure. I do remember he is, well, he's punk rocker so he's like English. So I do remember his sayings have English accent to them. And I went ahead and got out his pieces so we can try to make this video short. Not too many pieces, and what I really love, like even his punk rocker hair here, it's plastic. I love it. Seems to be a lot of clothes, more clothes than usual. Big guitar. But anyway, so hopefully we can get him together pretty quickly and check him out. All right, guys, so far so good. You got your A bass. You got some B poles that connect. One angle's really stoutly, so I was like, oh great, did it get bent? No, that's the way he is. So anyway, you put your B poles on, put your shoes, then your D poles. Don't ask me what happened to the E, they just skipped right over it. Anyway, then your D poles, and you slide your E foam over them, and then your pants. And that's where we are. Let's keep going. All right, guys, then you just connect your modular piece. It's a pretty big, all the way from the shoulders all the way down. There is a slanted pole on it to match the slanted pole I told you about. And just snap spins in. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you something real quick. I noticed it when I put the pants on the figure. And I didn't see anything written right then about it. So I just put it in the back, figuring it'll eventually tell me, which it did. Unfortunately, these two slits that are in the pants, I don't know if you can tell, but there's two slits here in the pants. Those go in the front to go over these, and I'm assuming to hold the guitar. So I had to take this back off and switch the pants around, and now the slits are in the front. So just wanted to show you guys that so you don't make the same mistake as me. It's no big deal. It's just like, great. Okay. All right, moving along. All right, guys. The next part was just putting his shirt on over the body form. And I love his little, there's supposed to be patches on his jacket. Of course, it's just fit right, onto it. Just painted onto the clothing, but not bad, not bad. You got your IR sensor here. All right, so these prongs, your pants have holes for them, as I told you. Don't mess up like I did if you get this prop and put them on the back and have to remove them and put them back. Also, when you get your shirt on, the shirt has holes in the front for those prongs as well. Obviously to hold the guitar, which I believe is the next thing to go on. And then we have his head. So unless I run into a problem getting this guitar, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. Let me just hold off. Let me finish this up. All right, guys. These two prongs go onto those prongs we've been talking about that go through the shirt. To put this together was easy peasy. The neck of the guitar just slides right down in here. You don't hear a snap or anything. So the good news is it'll slide right back out for storage, not like him over here. This dude right here, because his guitar, once it's together, stays together. So that's good for storage, although it makes me wonder about stability. And this guitar is heavy, dudes. Look, now I'm talking, hey, dude, because I'm putting together a rocker. Anyway, it's heavy. I'm glad these are pretty heavy duty. I mean, very heavy duty prongs to hold it. Anyway, you just sit it on those prongs. Like I said, hold on. got these, and then, you know, it's just gonna sit in his hands, so. And then I got the head to put on. But I wanted to show you those prongs real quick. All right, guys, here's the finished product. And I'm sorry if I've been a little hit and miss putting this thing together. I hadn't had my morning coffee, and I am dragging big time. So sorry if I missed out on, I like to show step by step because I know that's what I need when I go to look for some help. So if I've missed a step, I'm sorry. But on the plus side, this is one of the easiest props I've ever put together. So I don't think anybody's going to have any problem. Yeah, you put your shirt on, you put your arms through. I showed you the guitar sliding together and it hangs on the prongs. You just position his hand here. This guitar strap is attached to the back, and they have some Velcro here to attach it here and Velcro to the back of the main body of the guitar. You put the head on, you have two, a red and a white, I believe, prongs in the back, and you are done, except for they give you this bandana to tie around his head, and your punk rocker is set to go. I'm going to back up so you can see this bent leg is why that weird bent frame at the beginning. So, all right, I don't know what mode he's on. I left the back open so to see him. Looks like I'm going to have to hit some mode buttons here. All right, let me see. Well, I can show you while we're back here. All right, here you go. If I can get it to... He has a volume control, and here's his modes. Let's see what he can do. All right, apparently a lights only version. All right, guys, let me see what may be going on with this guy. All right, guys, as I could have predicted, it was operator error. I'm gonna let you listen to him for a while. All right, let me unplug him. He's going to go off again. Yep. All right. All right, guys. I love this guy. He is pretty awesome. He's very clear. What the operator error was, there's like 4 different languages on the back. He has the 2 push buttons. And if you're, you know, bought anything from Home Depot, you know, a lot of those have push buttons for mode and then push buttons for colors and stuff. So it's 1 for language. You get like 4 to pick from, and then 1 for step pad, sensor, that kind of thing. I'm at a conundrum now, guys, because I was just going to hook up the rest of the band here to Sirius or some spooky music or something and let him play it. But he is hilarious with his little phrases and his accents. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe half the night one way, half the night the other. I'm not sure. But this guy's great. I can only see one thing, and it's not a flaw. It's just me being picky. I don't like the way this hand is so far away from the guitar. It's obviously not strumming it, but it's obviously not strumming it anyway. It's a prop. But that's just me being a little picky. This guy's great. I don't know how much I paid for him, but I know I didn't pay much because, like I said, I didn't need him. It's just impulse buying Halloween. Y'all know what that's like, right? And look, it worked out. I ended up getting these guys for like nothing, and now I got a band. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you, I want to say for a cheapy prop, but you know, guys, his hand moves to play the guitar. He talks. So, I mean, he may not be the most up-to-date servo motor type dude, but he's pretty awesome. So I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10 cauldrons. I mean, he is awesome. His little clothes are cute as buttons. I mean, look at this. Everything's plastic. You don't have to worry about anything latex or just getting destroyed. His movement's great. He's got like the Elvis legs. I mean, he's wonderful. So yeah, like I said, I think I got him at Sam's. I'm not sure. But I will show you once more. He is the Skeleton Punk Rocker. If you can find him and you need a singer, I mean, he's much cheaper than the Lowe's, singer. Or if you want another guitar player, I highly recommend this guy. All right. Until next time, stay bubbly.